And while it is pretty cool to know that your baby learns things so quickly, it's more important that they don't skip steps. Hey guys, and I'm Dr. Emil Tompkins, and we're going to talk about 5 reasons why your baby must be crawling. Now, we all think that our baby is the best. Our child is number one at something. For me, it was, I was so impressed at how my middle daughter was so happy and kind, or my oldest son had the best memory in the world, or my oldest daughter I thought was the best singer. There was always something that I thought my kids were best at. One of the things that our kids are measured by is sometimes when they start walking. And I hear proud parents talk about how their baby walked at 10 months or 9 or even 8 months or something like that. This is shouted out like a badge of honor that we should be celebrating. And while it is pretty cool to know that your baby learns things so quickly, it's more important that they don't skip steps. Your baby's neurological health depends on it. One of the most important neurological times for baby is when he learns to crawl. So I decided to give you a list of 5 reasons why babies must crawl. 1 is physical development. Crawling helps to develop muscles in the head, neck, arms, back, and legs, as well as helping to support the development of gross and fine motor skills. Crawling helps with brain development. It is vital for cognitive development. It helps encourage something called crossing midline. You may have heard of this. This is the invisible line that runs down the center of your body, divides the left side from the right side of the body, and crossing midline is very important for neurological development, and also to develop the 2 hemispheres, both sides of the brain. This would indicate that the left side is working really well with the right side of the brain, and vice versa. Repeat crawling in practice will strengthen and continue to develop this. So babies really need to crawl. Vision. Crawling actually can help with vision. I bet you didn't think that. But it helps to promote normal and healthy near and far vision. Babies will train their eyes on the things that's out in front of them, the thing that they want to get. Or when they look back down at their arms, it trains their near vision so that they can see their hands. This helps baby to make sense of their surroundings. Helps baby to make sense of their surroundings and what they see. It also helps baby to learn to track objects, which can help with reading once baby reaches school age. Crawling also helps with coordination and balance. As crawling helps with vision, it can also help with balance and coordination, which in the future will help with tasks like riding a bike. Crawling is the very beginning of development of hand-eye coordination, reaching for objects and moving forward. Number 5, crawling actually helps develop self-confidence. Crawling also helps babies to develop self-confidence because it encourages babies to interact socially, encourages babies to interact with their environment. Baby's able to take calculated risks when crawling and gets to know their boundaries and potential, as well as helping them to build on those things. Baby's also taught how to deal with failure and to learn how to overcome those kinds of challenges. Guys, if you notice that your baby is skipping steps, or if you're concerned about certain milestones your baby may or may not be reaching, I encourage you to schedule a time for us to do an evaluation for your baby. Every day we see families and kids and babies in here, and they respond incredibly well to safe, gentle chiropractic care performed by a certified pediatric chiropractor. There's no popping or any kind of a forceful maneuver. It's always very, very gentle. Actually, the most challenging part about seeing kids here in our office is when it's time to leave, really. One of the reasons why chiropractic helps is those adjustments. If we have little misalignments in the spine, that's going to affect the way the nerves that travel out of the spine are functioning. And to change the way those nerves are functioning, we've got to improve those misalignments. When we improve those misalignments in the spine, there's less pressure on those nerves, and those nerves start to function better. It's kind of like a garden hose. If you're watering your garden with a garden hose, everything goes really well, no real problem, until someone decides to step on that garden hose and create a kink. What happens when you have that kink in the garden hose? Yeah, the water stops. If the water stops for a long enough period of time, then we're not watering that plant. Over time, that plant will die. Now, in our body, we have nerves that feed every single part of the body. And when there's pressure on those nerves don't function the same way. And if those nerves aren't functioning the same way, then we're going to start seeing impacts in our health, in baby's health. So, If we're noticing any delays, then it's a good idea to have the baby checked by a chiropractor. We'll do some very gentle, we'll evaluate the baby and see if there's a possibility that we can help. And then there's very gentle adjustments that can help move things in the right direction. And that's what I wish for you. If you click the link that's listed below, and if you're on the podcast, click the link that's in our show notes here, and that will direct you to being able to schedule an appointment in our office. Guys, I'm Dr. Emil Tompkins. I hope you have a great, wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.